Hey guys, Stephen Cox here. Today I've got another gig that pays $200, so I'm going to go and do that later on. But before I did, I thought I would share some stuff with you about how to make money with music online. So here's 5 different ways. First way is you can just distribute your music like normal. So after you've recorded it, you can put it on Spotify and iTunes and everywhere else just by going through a distribution service like CD Baby or DistroKid or TuneCore. And yes, they take a cut, but they can help make the whole process a lot easier, and that's why they're taking that cut. If you don't want them to take a cut, you can do it your own way and individually do it, but it sounds more painstaking to me, and I would rather just give them a little bit of money and go ahead and do that, and that's what I've done. I have an album called Transitions, and it's on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all that stuff. Okay, so the second way is Patreon. So I have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/StephenCoxBass, and I have about 4 patrons right now. It was 5, but it fluctuates. So basically with that, if you're making content on YouTube or if you're making content on Instagram or some other places and you have a following, they may want to support you just for doing what you do, and you can offer perks to them. So that's what Patreon is. It's a site that you send them to where they can do $5 a month or $5 a project, and you can have different levels, $10 level, $100 level, and they can choose to pay that each month to support you on your journey. And you can also give them perks like behind the scenes videos. A lot of people give away like the music. For me, I give away the notation. I do lesson videos. And so that's kind of why I have a couple of patrons. The main thing there is just offer something of value to them. Okay, so the next one is licensing. Now, licensing your music means getting it on TV shows, getting it into movies, getting it on commercials. And you have to make a certain kind of music to do that. I mean, maybe if you're lucky, you can get your song that you just made on a TV show. But for commercials and other things like that, they want a specific sound and a specific thing. So a lot of times, simplistic, where the melody is not very upfront. Some of the songs don't even need a melody. You could just have a nice little background music kind of thing. Those are more likely to get used. But then again, Netflix, if you listen to all the songs and all the different TV shows, there's so many different varieties of things that almost anything can work for a show. So it's best to just go ahead and get 20 or more songs together and submit to a library if you want to try that route. I'm working on that. I haven't gotten my foot in the door on that yet, but I'm looking forward to it. So another way is session work. If you're like me, you play an instrument, you play it pretty well, and you can offer your services to other people. So one way to do this is you could get on Fiverr, and you could just put out there, oh, hey, I can lay down a bass track on your recording, or I can lay down a vocal track on your recording for this amount of money. So when you're just getting your foot in the door, you may want to give like the MP3 away for $5 to $10, and then if they want the WAV file, you can charge what you're really worth. And a lot of people charge upwards of $100. So if you're really good at what you do, or you're doing something specific that they can't get everywhere else, you can charge $100 and sometimes more if you have clout behind your name. Okay, and that's per song, by the way. So the last one is just a little bit different. It's affiliate marketing. So for me, I've found this to work the best so far. Now, I've only been doing this for about a year, but you can do review videos on products that you've already bought to do your music career. So if you bought a new computer and you realize there's not a good review on that computer, do a review on that computer and send them over to Amazon via an Amazon affiliate link. Or if you can find a company that'll do it outside of Amazon, there are plenty of other affiliate things and sponsorships. But let's stick with Amazon. So that's the only one I use right now. And basically, I have an interesting niche. I play the U-bass, which is like a ukulele bass. And there's not a lot of reviews out there on these instruments, but there are a lot of instruments out there. So I've been doing reviews on them and then putting the link to Amazon that I go sign up for Amazon affiliate. I let them know that my YouTube channel is my main site that I'm putting stuff on. And I fill out all their details, Amazon Associates or Amazon Affiliate. So search for that and just go through the process. And then you can put these links in the description of your video. So if I had a better microphone right now for these videos, which I'm planning on getting soon, then I would put the affiliate link in the description. You could go and click on it. It would take you to Amazon. And then if someone bought anything on Amazon, not just what you sent them there for, but if because you sent them there, they bought anything on Amazon, you get a small commission, maybe about 5% for a lot of things, of the sale that they make. So that's a creative way that's a little outside the norm for making money with music. But for me, I like reviewing instruments that I already have. Why not? And then here's a little bonus one. If you're a teacher and not just a musician that likes to play your own songs and stuff, you can also do Skype lessons. So far I've only had one Skype student, but it was pretty cool. And basically you can get them to pay you via PayPal, and then they can take the lessons online, and you just got to make sure that they have a connection and you have a connection, and you can charge whatever you feel is necessary. If you're providing a lot of value because you're the only person teaching your instrument or one of the very few, I guess no one's really the only, but if you have a very specific thing that you teach on that instrument or a very specific instrument, then a lot of times you can charge a little bit more. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Please subscribe to join my journey. You'll get a lot of tips like these. I'll go more in depth on some of these later. But right now I've got to get ready for that gig and figure out what to do to make this dream happen. All right. Bye, guys.